Hey guys, well, you're about to witness a world first. I think it's a world first. Well, it might be a BeerSarge first, I'm not sure, but it's a first. We're going to be reviewing a beer that has been recommended to us by a subscriber by DerpNZ. So thanks to you, DerpNZ. We're about to rock into a dragon party. Let's get into another beer review. Hey guys, welcome back to Beer Reviews with BeerSarge. So we're going to be reviewing a sour. And you know that I'm not a fan of sours, but DerpNZ, he's been a stalwart of the BeerSarge community for a while. He said, try it. So, trying it. So yeah, so you might notice that the window to the world is smaller now. Yeah, brain fart. No more beer reviews, I said, so the bar is kind of superfluous to requirements, so we'll use it to store our outdoor furniture in the winter. So I got rid of the TV, and so now I had to have this small one because it's the only one I could steal out of the kids' rooms without them crying. So I got this. So we're still in Thailand, looking at the sea, because I think if you're going to be reviewing a beer called Dragon Party, you want to be in Southeast Asia, and for my money, Thailand is the place to be. Yes, it is. So, Dragon Party Sorbet Sour 6.5. It's a Duncan's brew, and Duncan's always do some really strange sort of stuff. But cool stuff. They do some really cool stuff. They do a boysenberry Ripple ice cream sour, and that was just, I think we reviewed that while I was out at the beach fishing, and fuck, it was the fucking mutts nuts. It just was tasted like a fucking ice cream sundae, which, I mean, you might not want that in your beer, but to think that someone can make that out of malt and hops and shit and different yeasts is pretty cool. So anyway, this one here is, as I said, a sorbet sour. Says pouring bright pink and bursting with aroma and flavour. This dragon fruit and pineapple sorbet sandflies. This dragon is the perfect tropical beverage in Wellington southerly. Well, it's a bit fucking chilly today. It's not southerly and it's not Wellington, but the weather might be shit. But this beer is anything but. Independent brewery, microbrewery, located in Kapiti. We love sending it with big, fruity, colourful brews. Now, I've got to get rid of the cobwebs in here too, because I'm a fucking real big fan of spiders. And I know there's a big sucker in here. I saw it take on one of those big green beetles last night, and I thought it was going to take me fucking steak off the barbecue. But I managed to secure that before it could, but shit my pants I did, just quietly. Anything else on the can? What the fuck? I don't understand this. So it says Duncan's Dragon Party Sorbet Sour 6.5%. Now we know that's a little bit higher than a normal beer. It's in a 440 can, but roll the can around onto the side, and what does it say? 440ml, 11.4 ABV. So what do you believe? Do you believe the one on the front, or do you believe the one on the side in the smaller writing? Are they just trying to suck you in? Right, so this has got water, malt and hops, yeast, lactose. That'll smooth the flavours out. The lactose makes it nice and smooth and drinkable, which is where you get that sort of milky sort of flavour. Not flavour, but texture. Pineapple, dragon fruit, salt, and oat extract. Ginger. There you go. So it's got pineapple and dragon fruit in it. So I guess you kind of have to, I guess, anyone who thinks, that you're going to get a dragon fruit flavour without putting dragon fruit in it, it's probably barking up the wrong tree. Weird looking can. Weird fucking drawing on the front, and no, there's no, I can't see a thing to the artist on the side here, which is a bit of a shame, but I don't know. Anyway, so pause, what does it say? Bright pink and bursting with aroma and flavour. So let's have a go at this. Typical sour, no out the can. So let's get into the pour. So pouring, yes it is pouring bright pink. It actually looks like a, I don't know, fucking a rosé or a well, a framboise, what is that called? A framboise, a framboise, a cherry beer from the Belgians, Flemish, from the Flemish. Alright, so there we go. So we've got a nice, fairly sort of, it's got a bit of head on it for a sour, which is dissipating really quickly, as they do. Oh, that smells fucking lovely, doesn't it? Oh yeah, that is fucking nice. Alright, so let's have a bit of a sniff test on this. It smells like petrol. No, it doesn't smell like petrol. It smells like bread. It smells like bread. It's got a bit of a bread smell. Fucking dogs. Yeah, so it's got a bit of a, like a bread sort of yeast. I guess it's that yeast and maybe the oat. And definitely a tropically sort of jingle to it. Tropically jingle to it. Alright, here we go. Righto, down the hatch. Oh. Okay, that's, yeah, it's not sour. Or maybe it is a bit. You can actually, you can feel the fucking, the alcohol fucking bursting out your nostrils when you take the drink, so I'm kind of dubious on the 6.5. I honestly don't know how you call a fucking sour a beer. I guess because it's made with malt and hops and shit, but they should be boxing these up in fucking 330ml bottles and labelling them bloody Alco pops, because this is something you could drink. Like if, look, honestly, they're talking about shit weather, Wellington Southerlies. This brew would suit this atmosphere, this climate, and for a brew for a fucking afternoon soiree in the sun. That is really nice. I know it's technically a beer. It's technically a beer, and all these beer wanks will be like, of course it's a fucking beer. It's technically a beer. How fucking do I tell you? I ask you actually, I ask you. Technically a beer, actually a sorbet sour beer, but tastes like it could be a fucking, I don't know, what do they call them nowadays, KGBs or a Smirnoff or something, one of those sort of things. What are those fucking things called? I can't remember. But this is really nice. So Dupe NZ, thanks for the recommendation, because not being a super duper sour fan, I am a fucking bit of a fan of this. Now this was, if I scratch me head, was about, I think $8.90. Shut up. It was about $8.99 at frickin' Liquorland. Would I buy it again? Yep, I fucking would. I'd buy this again because it is I would say, to date, this is the best sorbet sour I have tasted. I've tasted 2, and this is nicer than the Boysenberry Ripple Ice Cream Sundae, also made by Duncan's, but by that much, by a fucking smidge. They are both really good. So if you're into your sorbet sours, or into your sours, into your different weird sort of sour beers, Duncan's are the people to crack onto, because they make some fucking amazing ones. These 2 that I've tasted have been fucking great. Anyway, so I don't think I've got the sticker, because I had it at the beach, and I don't think these cans peel very well, but I will try. Anyway, there you go. There is another beer review from the BeerSarge.